because Westbrook can't shoot. He can't shoot. His best shooting season, it's below league average from three. I mean, that's his best shooting season. He's not even a league average three-point shooter, and he's a high-volume shooter.
Where has it got them, Chris? Where have the triple-doubles got Oklahoma City? Chris,
if he was
60th game of the season, Westbrook looks tired.
Westbrook sees an opening and throws it down. There's that nuclear athleticism of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook up the floor, across the timeline, spots up and scores it from Sepulpa. Oh! The rim is crying.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Dignified TW, and we are back with another video. And as you guys can see, we are here today with the Russell Westbrook build. Now, this is the exact same build as the Derrick Rose build, and I'm telling you guys, this build is super OP. But before we get into that, check out who we're playing. We've got an Elite 3, or an Elite 1, and a Superstar 3. And I'm telling you guys, I did not notice this guy was a slashing playmaker. You'll notice how I'm playing him. It just makes me look awfully stupid now that I look back at it. But today we are on the two-way slashing playmaker. It's an exact replica build for Russell Westbrook, in my opinion, just because he's super quick. He's got 99 speed. He can dribble. He can defend. And you guys know with the defense this year, if you pick that pie chart, you can still dunk. But we're starting off the game. We're all ISOing. That's all I'm doing is straight ISO. If they help, and you know, a lot of times they do help on the slashing build, I'm going to dot a corner, and they're going to be open, and they're going to be able to make it. So you guys can see, I did not know this guy was a slashing playmaker. You can see we're hedging pretty hard. We're switching back. I did not know this guy right here is a slashing playmaker. So whenever he did his little hezzy, if I knew he was a slasher, I would have known he was going to do this. And he does get me with this a few times. I thought he's like some sort of shooting build. I don't know why, like a shot creating sharp or something, just because that's literally all he did. He didn't really shoot too much, but you can see again, like I said, we're straight ISOing. They're trying to get me to bait this time. It's not going to work. So you can see we go up 5-2. But if you don't follow me on Twitter, you guys know I talk a lot about, you know, the NBA. And if you've been following me for a while, which if you haven't, go check out the link in the description and it'll be on the page right here. I tweet a lot about the NBA, and I'm not going to say my favorite player in the league is Russell Westbrook. And I've probably been on note to say some bad things about him. But you can see catch and shoot top of the key. We only have 5 shooting badges, but we're still lights out. I'll drop all the animations in the full build for you guys if you want to see it. And this is what I'm talking about right here. Gets me with like little hezzies. I just didn't know. I'm playing dumb. This guy was not good. The center was trash too. He sent me a message like trash talking to me. And it's funny, in my opinion, I'm not a dribbler. I don't really know how to dribble that well. And by any stretch of the imagination, I'm definitely not an ISOer. I'm just coming out here trying to get some gameplay for you guys. And like I said, I just want to practice, get a little bit better. And the only way I practice is if I can do it at the park. But Russell Westbrook, definitely not on my list of favorite players. I think he's pretty overrated. That's just my opinion. I've been on record saying some trash stuff about Westbrook. Like his usage percentage is very high, which is why his stats are high. He kind of stat pads. A lot of people say that. But I'm going to go into a little bit more detail with that here in a second. I want to showcase a little bit of this gameplay. You guys can see it's 13-11. This guy's not really ISOing. Their whole defensive set was kind of weird. They like, and I'm going to tell you guys this too. I was not in a party. I was not talking to any of these guys. They just knew I wanted to ISO, which made it even better. But it's 13-13. The guy just did this little Pro 5 hezzy and it's rim ran pretty much every single time. The center was, for some reason, was talking trash to me, like in my DMs. I don't know why. Like I said, I don't dribble, but that's when Unpluckable. I wanted to showcase that clip. I did notice Hall of Fame Unpluckable was not useless. It kind of gives you nice animations like that sometimes. I don't know if that's just like a random animation if you get that with bronze Unpluckable, but it worked that time. You can see a little hezzy behind the back. Like I said, I don't really dribble too much, so I kind of over dribbled right there. Didn't really know what I was doing. You see Metro cutting in from the corner. We're going to get the easy lay. No communication. Straight ISO with IQ play. Russell Westbrook, I think he's overrated. This year, his usage rate obviously is a lot lower than the past few years because they got James Harden on the team. And before, his usage rate was pretty high too because after Durant left, you guys know Westbrook definitely kind of started taking over. He started getting those triple doubles. You know, he might be on pace for another average triple double type of season. This season, his usage rate is a lot lower. Like I said, his stats are a little bit lower. But for your stats to be low and you're averaging 21, 8, and 6 or 8 and 7, and that's low. I mean, that's pretty remarkable in my opinion. Even though I don't like Westbrook, I will say his numbers are pretty good. His turnovers are still pretty high. His usage rate still top 20 in the NBA. But again, like I said, the Rockets really don't have that many players either if you go and think about it. But Russell Westbrook, very energetic player, plays with a ton of energy, and you got to love that. He hustles very hard. You can see the nice little swing pass right there going a 5-0 run to put us up 20-15. At this point, they just gave up. They're probably arguing and screaming in game chat. But this Elite One, guys, it was not anything special. I'm not saying that he's a booster by any stretch of the imagination, but there's no way he's playing straight comp. But look at this hustle, the poke away, and diving on the ball. This is a Westbrook type of play. Diving on the ball, being patient, not passing it, get Metro to come back, and we're going to get the ball back and ISO for the last play. So 2015, behind the back, snatch back, behind the back again. The center doesn't come up in time. This kid couldn't guard me, and I was doing some pretty basic stuff, and we're able to splash it. Now, this is going to be the second gameplay. You could see, a Superstar 1 and some, All-Star, so they definitely know what they're doing. And we're kind of running a cheesy lineup. I'm not going to lie to you. We've got pretty much 3 lockdowns over here on the court. Even though I'm just ISOing, it does help a lot because, like I said, defense this year is kind of suspect. It does help a lot if you have good defenders on your team. So you can see to start off, I'm not doing anything crazy. Definitely don't know what I'm doing. Westbrook sometimes doesn't have the best judgment. Didn't the right corner right there. But again, we get the stop. Like I said, having 3 lockdowns definitely helps. You can see downhill Hall of Fame. We're just going to be outrunning everybody, guys. When you get this build of 99 overall, you're going to have a pretty good 3-ball. Right now, all these times you're going to see me shoot, nobody has floor general. Nobody has dimer. I don't have 99 overall. So my 3-ball, I'm pretty sure is still like a 66. You can see a nice little spot up midi right there. But downhill Hall of Fame, guys, super nice badge to have. It works just running anywhere in transition, not just up the court, even taking the ball back. I think it initiates because look how fast as I am right here, guys. If I didn't go behind the back, I probably could have had a nice little rim run dunk. But these badges, I'm not going to lie to you, man. Like I said before, the playmaking defense pie chart for a sharpshooting, speed boosting slasher type of build, I do believe is the best this year. Now, the slashing playmaker, of course, is always a good option, but having Hall of Fame defensive badges at 6'3", definitely going to be able to help you play on ball a lot more. You're not really as much of a liability because you do have pretty good defense. And this build doesn't just get like 9 finishing badges. A lot of people are commenting on my Derrick Rose builds like, oh, this doesn't have enough finishing badges. But guys, this build gets, I'm going to tell you, it gets 16 finishing badges. On a secondary, this guy does not have primary finishing. This guy gets 16 finishing badges with a lot of defense and, of course, a lot of playmaking as well. You can see we're ISOing up right here. My animations might not be the best, but they're just animations that I'm comfortable with right now. You can see with this build, the funny thing is, guys, every single person that played against me, they always dove in once, I had the ball. So I would recommend if you have this and you get by somebody, they're always going to crash. I would definitely recommend you run with shooters or you're not going to have as much, fun on this build. If you play smart people, they're not going to help a lot out of the corner. But like I said, this guy, the center helped out of the corner every single time. Even though Metro and Lynn were hitting every single shot, for some reason, they just wanted to help out of the corner. And I don't know if you guys noticed this either. These guys had 2 centers. So you see nice little bounce pass right there. Westbrook has to get his assist up there. Some of the rebounds as well. But this build plays exactly like Westbrook. I got the slashing takeover. I've got 99 speed. I can shoot the ball not amazingly. You guys know Westbrook has never been a great shooter. But he can still shoot it if they force you to. I think I will show you a few more times I shoot some greens with this build off the dribble. But this is where they're going to get their second bucket. And we're just dominating, guys. Like I said, I don't ISO very often, but it has been a lot of fun for me to ISO, especially on a build that I just can't get bailed out with shooting. This build, you actually have to get yourself open, because if you're not getting yourself open, you're not shooting threes. And you sometimes, like I said, I could have had blown by him right there. I shoot a terrible shot because the whole defensive set just crashed in. That's the thing. I wanted to get some highlights, but I'm not just trying to dot the corners every time, which made it kind of annoying to play against. But you can see 6-5, or 16-5 still. So we're just out here dominating. This is one of the clips you guys saw. Snatchback. The snatchback hop step with you have takeover is so overpowered. If you guys have seen me use that on my Giannis build, imagine a build that has 99 speed, can speed boost, and do the exact same thing with relatively the same driving dunk. It's just amazing. You can see it forced up another shot, 100% smothered. Having Hall of Fame clamps and Hall of Fame intimidator is such a good thing to have, because it really does help this build standing at 6'3" just to play lockdown defense. But this is where I'm going to showcase the speed. Look how fast this is. We're going with the reverse dunk posterizing 2 7-foot centers, guys. So you can still dunk on this build. A lot of people are saying this build was way too low when it came to doing that. but it definitely isn't. You can see it probably could have gone up right there, but you can see the center's just jumping. So I'm going to go back out, pull it out back with an ISO, quick behind the back. Look how deep that is for a build with 66 3-ball and 5 shooting badges. We're doing our thing. But guys, thank you for the support. If you do like this build, let me know in the comment section. I will drop it later this week. But it's been your boy Dignified. I'm out. Peace.